Alright, and I'm back. It's the NewMutator bringing you the Myth World Cup 2012. It is QR3, and it is game number 5. It looks like the Tom Wizards here in the south is blue team. They're going to be headed up by Stone Cold, MP Phil, Renwood, Scratch, Headhunter, and Father Xmas are rounding out their squad, and they're facing off with Deer and Drunken. Sasper, Switch, Sight, and Vantobia are all here as well. Headhunter, now I feel like a deer in headlights. Yes, well, hasn't been going Headhunter's way or even Time Wizard's way in this matchup. Time Wizards losing 3 games already. They've only managed to win 1. And they're going to try to redeem themselves here and get a second game. I know that some of their players are pretty embarrassed, you know, by what has happened here. They're going to try to redeem themselves a little bit, and maybe they're a little bit angry too. Drunken playing super well, getting over 200 damage that last game. He's been kind of leading his team to victory so far in this matchup, and he also has been doing well. The times he's showed up in the QR, his team has fared pretty well. So that is something to look out for. Now this is the Great Divide, and these are monuments. There are 3 of them, and so each side will have 3 monuments. There's the 3 for Deer. These are the 3 for the Time Wizards. This one, and there's one more right here. And how you play this? Well, what you do is you want to defend these monuments. You want to keep them from being destroyed. If they are destroyed, the other team gets a point. And if all 3 are destroyed, the other team wins. Now, so what happens strategically is, so let's say you're Deer and you're starting out in the north. You'll probably send some force down through here. You might send something this way. You might send something this way, but you'll definitely leave something here to defend in case the enemy is able to make it up one of these paths into your territory here. And you'll also send something, maybe something this way and maybe something this way, and definitely leave something there. And you may or may not defend this one until the enemy gets into your territory, but you'll definitely send something of your own to try to infiltrate the territory of your opponent in order to take out these monuments if possible.
Game on.
So Renwood and Headhunter kind of butting heads here. Renwood saying, remember they suck at kicking ass, so press them. He advises kind of a rush strategy here. Headhunter saying, well, he has been admitting that they've been playing very sneaky. Headhunter saying, remember they have been owning us, and Renwood saying, no, they have been outstratting us in terms of BC. Well, I don't know. Maybe neither one of those. Maybe I don't see what the issue is. I don't think either one is wrong. So maybe it's not worth it to disagree on this, and maybe the thing to do is just to play the best you can. So here we see a little bit of defense here by the Time Wizards on these monuments. I don't know if they're gonna leave these units here or if they're gonna use them to press or what, but they are leaving. They are leaving these Heron Guards here. Stone Cold is captaining, so he'll kind of take it upon himself to play the defensive role. And interestingly enough, Drunken does he tends not to do that. I mean, sometimes he will take the defensive role, but I think more often than not, he realizes that he's in this unique position where he's probably the best player on his deer team, so he needs to be out there making things happen. So he relegates Sight to play defensively here. And Switch and Vantobia are congregating there. It looks like Deer playing mostly defensively. Sasper is kind of running around with some herons there. And Drunken is going to be the offensive player here for Deer, taking the Heron Guard heroes. And those are kind of the most valuable units on this map. And he's going to just waltz right in unchallenged. I think that is a mistake. Time Wizards allowing him to do that. Time Wizards not really reacting to this infiltration very quickly. And, you know, this is the last thing you want to see. If you're at Time Wizards and you want to take this game, the last thing you want to see is the Deer heavy hitter, their power player, waltzing into your base. You know, you have to remember these Heron heroes, they have 7 heals apiece right now. And their heal does not get interrupted. So even though you're doing so much damage, I mean, Stone Cold, he is going to rack up some damage here. But regular herons, they're not really able to hang so much with the heron heroes. Drunken doing a lot of damage to this monument, taking it down maybe 50% there. He is going to disengage. He did lose 1 heron hero. There was just so many herons that backed him up here. Scratch coming to the rescue and driving Drunken away, but Drunken's going to take out Stone Cold's. Well, Stone Cold has a regular. Oh, and his heal gets interrupted there. See, regular herons not able to hang with heron heroes, who their heal is not interrupted. And we see Sasper trying to run down Renwood's archers. Renwood trying to come to the rescue here. However, Sasper's going to be reinforcing that. Oh, and that dud is going to hurt so much. Renwood is just going to get cleaned up. Renwood shoot, Renwood shoot. No, he's going to run in and kill himself. Nice work there. So Renwood gets cleaned up pretty much. Father Xmas saying, Ren, come back to me. You're going to get rushed there. Ren back. Stone Cold saying Ren. And then Ren getting taken out in the end. It's 76% to 83%. And Father Xmas saying Ren suicided. Stone Cold also saying you didn't listen. Stone Cold saying I said not to push. So some infighting once again for the Time Wizard team. That doesn't look very good. Actually, that's probably not a good sign. That probably means that you know, once you start playing the blame game like that, it's really difficult to recover psychologically. So here we have Drunken trying to do some damage again. And what is MP Phil doing? He is shooting his own statue. So we have MP Phil trying to do a trap here, but they need to get their Time Wizards need to react with their Heron heroes, because Drunken, although he is out of heals with this hero, this one has 5 heals left, and this one can probably, oh no, doing so much damage to their own. MP Phil allowing Drunken to take out that monument there. and that is pretty sorry there. MP acknowledging that it was a fail. But it looks like they may be able to take Drunken out finally. However, the onus is on them to reach across into the deer territory and attempt to take out a monument. And there we see Drunken finally succumbing to the entire Time Wizard team. But look at these percentages, 75% to 55%. It is not looking good for Time Wizards. Drunken was able to take out a monument. And so now Time Wizards need to figure something out and push into deer territory and attempt to take out a monument. Looks like they're going to engage possibly here. And that was kind of a wasted shot there by Stone Cold. I think he's going to regret not being able to hit anything with that Warlock. We have to remember that Warlocks don't have infinite mana. They have to recharge their mana to an extent. And it looks like Vantobia is in a pretty good position here to rain down a mortar from above. And actually he fails to connect with any considerable damage there. Headhunter with his Herons, they are going to get cleaned up. These are regular Heron guards. They are not heroes, so they are not going to be able to they're not going to be able to out micro a force this big. And a lot of pus goes down. Deer able to clean up Scratch's units here. And that's unfortunate for Scratch. He needs to turn this Mortar Dwarf around. It's going to really be difficult. I think Deer have a pretty good chance of taking out this monument. And that's exactly what they're going to attempt to do, and they may just be able to do it. It looks like they are able to do it, and that is just too bad for the Time Wizards. Oh my goodness. So many units go down there. Scratch's Mortar arrives to the party pretty late, but he is able to clean up in the end. It is 64 to 35%, so again, not looking very good for Time Wizards. They only have this monument left, and so now they have to take out 2 monuments, if at all possible. And I don't even think they've done any damage to any of these monuments so far. Headhunter's saying, Stone Cold, we can take this one. Father Xmas, he's kind of resigned here. It's over. Headhunter agreeing. He doesn't remember this lock of being here. Yeah, it doesn't look good, you guys. Nice shot there by Stone Cold, but that Mortar Dwarf is going to be killed. And this force switch is going to come out and just clean up this Time Wizard force here. So pretty interesting. I don't think Time Wizards can bounce back from this and take any of these monuments, to be honest. Most of their units are here on the defense, and even though Deer isn't pressing, you know, most of their units are just tied up here. So basically, I guess it's just that they're just going to wait till the clock winds all the way down. Here's a small force here, but there's no melee support. There's just this one Heron Guard hero here. If Time Wizards had Heron heroes at this point, they may be able to do something, maybe possibly even taking out one of the monuments. But only having one, I don't think it's going to be possible. So Ren admitting that he never liked this map. And it's the saddest day of Headhunter's myth life. Oh, and Switch almost able to take out Stone Cold's Heron Hero there. That was a really, really good effort, really close. And really some ironic, kind of an ironic conversation here, Ren, because we have no teamwork at all, and Headhunter saying, I noticed. I think he was rolling his eyes when he said that, because as we saw, the entire team was warning Ren, hey, don't do that. Don't walk out here. You're gonna get destroyed. And see, where was it? It was over here somewhere. There it is. Those are the remnants of Renwood's units getting destroyed. And here we have deer surrounding. Oh no. Oh, that poor mortar dwarf wasn't quite able to get a good enough shot off there. And Stone Cold is going to get surrounded here. Doesn't look good for the Time Wizards. They only have 17% left. Headhunter acting like it's the last game they're playing together. Actually, it's the last game of the qualifying rounds. After this, they're going to face the possibility of being eliminated. And Father Xmas has been ordered to assassinate their own monument. However, there's only 7 seconds left, so I think that he doesn't need to do that.
Game over.
And there we go. Two monuments to 0. Deer taking that game pretty decisively. I think the biggest mistake for Time Wizards was letting Drunken into their home territory so early on. Drunken was able to do a lot of damage, and then, you know, their team, Time Wizards team, just getting out BC, just getting surrounded and taken out, divide and conquer style. So, you know, they after that they just kind of lost all their steam, and actually I think they lost steam early in this series, especially with game number 4. Game number 4, once they lost game number 4, it was hard for them to come back and win game number 5. So I think they were pretty demoralized there. Looking at these stats, MP Phil, okay, we're gonna look at something here. Look at the damage: 642 damage, 631 damage. Very close in damage, and yet Deer has 50% left and Time Wizards have in the teens. I don't know what it is, 17% left or something like that. And the reason for that, once again, is Drunken's use of those Heron heroes and healing themselves. And he was able to do, to just tank with those units and soak up so much damage but stay alive that entire time, taking out a lot of units all the same. 16 kills for Drunken early in the game there. So MP Phil, 241 damage. He was only able to net 4 kills and lost 15 units. So that is something that you don't see very often. Stone Cold, 169 damage. For the Deer team, look at Sasper, 242 damage. Barely edging out MP there for most damage in this game. He did have positive ratios: 23 kills, 16 losses. Drunken, 156, and Toby, 134 damage. So there you have it. Deer takes this series 4-1, and they actually won one of their matches here in the qualifying rounds. So we'll see how they fare in the once double elimination is underway, and that'll be very soon now, this coming weekend. So hopefully I can bring those games to you guys. If you so desire, you can check them out. And it's been fun. The NewMutator bringing you the Myth World Cup 2012. We'll see you next time.